Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and the government's open again.
Yay.
Or it opened up a couple weeks ago. How did that affect the insurance? We talked about it when it first shut down, but they've said it's going to take some time, and it's taken some time to get everything going again.
Yeah.
Did it affect the insurance from y'all's standpoint much?
It did a little bit. We had to kind of work through some things, and even with lenders, like on home closings.
Mm-hmm.
So people that have had coverage, the government was, you could send in a payment, but they weren't issuing the renewal. You could try to do new business, but they weren't issuing the policy, and your money's just kind of sitting there without a policy issuance.
Mm-hmm.
So that has happened. We worked through, some lenders decided to take an application
As proof?
as proof on the hope that they were going to work through this, which I think we all knew that they were.
Yeah.
But we also had private market flood. And so we did some private market flood. And in some cases, that's a little bit less expensive. Not in all, but in some cases a little less. So we just kind of worked through that day in, day out. And now, with the shutdown that has ended, we've been going back and issuing all those policies and having to reissue that coverage is maintained in force, that it renewed at the date it was supposed to renew, right?
So there is no lapse.
So there's no lapse, and because that affects things within FEMA, if it shows a lapse, then for some people they may lose their glide path.
Right.
So we don't want that to happen. So it has been sort of this hurry up and wait game, and now we're kind of catching up.
You said something about using the private market,
Yeah.
and in some instances it was cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Did you learn something about the private market, or did the private market change any to try and pick up some of that business?
That's a great question. No,
Okay.
we didn't.
I didn't know if they changed certain things to help or to try and get some new business.
No, what it did
Like drop prices 50%.
No, they didn't do that. No, that's a whole different show about that. But no, we didn't really notice that either. We have probably 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 different private carriers.
Okay.
And it's a funny thing. It's kind of like auto or home insurance. I think some of those different carriers, they target different segments of risk.
Right.
What used to be considered a preferred risk in the FEMA program, in the private market, well, that preferred risk is gone, so those rates have doubled. Mm-hmm. Some of the private markets really like those rates, and they can be 50% of the FEMA rate.
Okay.
Okay. They will also, they're not capped at $250,000 in the private market, so you can extend that coverage up to, in some cases, $1 million. It also offers coverage for adjacent structures.
Okay.
So it's a different
ballpark.
It's a different ballpark in the ballgame. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we just wanted to touch a little bit on the government, because we did a show, actually, I think, right when it shut down, like the day after, or the day of, and then we hadn't really talked about it since then.
It's just now it's been sort of paperwork for us. Keep making sure people that say, oh, the government shut down, I'm just not going to send my check in, have to find that as well.
Right. But we wanted to let you know everything's getting back on track. It's just taking a little time, not only for insurance, but everyone. You know, even the airlines is dragging
yeah, it's a good thing, because I have a trip planned. I'm pretty happy.
So anyway, for more information, or if you have any questions on your policy, or it's that time of year to go ahead and review it to make sure you're not over-covered or under-covered, make sure you get hold of Priest Insurance. You can find them online. You can fill out the form, send it in, they'll call you back, or you can pick up the phone. They've got people waiting to help. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye. Video equipment is sponsored by Crystal Beach Decor and More, located at 1959 Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas, and Beachy Beatnik Boutique and Jewelry, located at 970 Surfside and Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas. Thank you to these two businesses for being our 2025 video equipment sponsor for Bolivar Live.